Heaven and the world bear witness. In 2020 I was in the temple with the Master. When I came down I was full of glory and signs were performed in my name. The Master made me Jhown to prophesy and reveal to all nations. The rains cease at my order. I communicate with thought maintained and am called the enlightened one, the one God in many nations being known in the traditional way, exalted by the Father. The nations that make up the Americas are the nations that make up two monsters. Monsters are converts who make the body, and their heads are the kings of the earth, politicians, billionaires, and influential people like musicians and others. I revealed to them who the mortally wounded head was, the head that was imprisoned and yet became a head again. It also revealed the great harlot who seduces the kings of the earth and the world to participate in her filthy sexual practices. Also revealed to everyone the dragon that will come from the east and make fire fall from heaven before everyone. It reveals that among them is also the snake whose body spreads to Europe and Asia and which is mainly in the Americas. The Brazilian people revealed themselves, being the nations that are the snake, Satan. Before the sword that is in my mouth and whose it smote them, they went to the nations to slander and persecute me. Taking slander and defamation because I denounced their cowardice and exposed them on the main avenue of the great Babylonian city, as they are pedophiles recognized by the population and by the law, they deliberately abuse children and cause great problems that reach the heavens. They have dragged many who participate in their work. Everyone who listened to him already knew that a prophet of God called Jhown, the enlightened one, prophesied, and his prophecies were fulfilled weeks and months later, just as they participated willingly. All who listened to them and went after them made them their master and will meet the same end as them. They blasphemed grace. He who works in me carried my pains and profaned him. I said, if the snake swallows me, I open the snake from the inside out, and they feared. Kings, politicians, doctors and teachers, sophists of all kinds, and people of filthy baseness of the harlot hounded the child as they hounded the woman for fear of the nations, knowing that they had little time until I grew up. As they entered the minds of many, they are your master.